In this video we're going to analyze the fight between Katakuri and Luffy, and predict the result of the fight, as the last chapter was filled with tidbits about observation haki and Luffy's new form, the Snake Man revelation. First, if anybody hasn't noticed yet, Luffy's observation haki has already developed a lot. I wouldn't say Luffy is now equal to him in observation haki because Katakuri is still a move or more ahead of Luffy, but Luffy is getting there. Just like my last theory on the previous chapter, I speculated that Luffy would get close to Katakuri's level of observation haki, and then either he will use Gear 4th with it to try taking down Katakuri, or he has a new form that boosts his speed tremendously that would make Katakuri's reaction speed not enough to dodge his attacks. And it was the second guess that turned out to be true, as Luffy revealed in the last panel of the chapter the new form of Gear 4th, the Snake Man, which is obviously a form based on increasing speed, as snakes are known for their speed of attacks and reflexes. This, in my opinion, will be the fastest Luffy that we have ever seen. Just like I predicted before, I will assume that this form will not be based on inflating the muscles as much as Gear 4th Bounce Man or Tank Man. Thus it will be lighter and faster, and of course it will be based too on a bigger use and focus on blood pumping speed up of the second gear. But the major problem is, how much will this form last? Will it last longer to beat Katakuri? Because, of course, a man in the caliber of Katakuri, the first commander of the Yonko Big Mom, must have a thing or two that he didn't show yet, like a transformation or a new technique more powerful than what he already showed. When it comes to Luffy's observation haki, it's a lot developed than before, just like I was saying, and the proof is the dialogue between Luffy and Katakuri. In the end, it's an incomplete dialogue. Just like the introduction of Katakuri when he was saying what the drug dealer will say before he says anything, the two didn't have to fully explain each other, they talked via observation haki. It's an ability that only two individuals that can use observation haki to sense the thoughts of each other before expressing themselves. The only thing that might be a drawback in the Snake Man form, as there is a huge chance that it's a speed form, is its strong point, and it is his lightweight that provides its tremendous speed. Because with a small inflation in the body of Luffy, the attacks wouldn't be heavier and stronger than Gear 4th Bounce Man. However, there is a technique that Luffy might use that is directly inspired from the attacks of snakes, and it is the S form in the spring form that some snakes take before launching their attacks that will make Luffy's whole body or just his limbs look like Bellamy's arms and legs, and it will add a lot of tension and speed to his attacks, and with that also a lot of power, including of course armament haki. And if Katakuri wouldn't be able to land a hit on Luffy, I wouldn't see Luffy struggling even if he had a weaker defense in this form than the two other forms in Gear 4th. Yet from the last decision that Sanji made, which was very strange to me, as if Sanji himself sensed that Luffy wouldn't be able to get out of the mirror world, even if he was able to defeat Katakuri, just like what happened to him against Rob Lucci. At that time Luffy was unable to move at all. But in this fight I think it would be even worse, as I think Luffy, while landing his final blow on Katakuri, Katakuri will do the same, and it might end up as a draw and both of them are KO. So the problem would be, how can Sanji save Luffy from the mirror world in that instant? It's easy if Brule wasn't present in the mirror world in the incident of the Conqueror's haki clash, so she might be spectating from a mirror outside of the mirror world. If Sanji finds her, then the escape will be done even through the mirrors that are in the deep ocean. I hope you enjoyed the video. Rate the video, leave a comment to tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, then check out some of my other videos and subscribe accordingly. Thanks for watching.